Hey guys, it's Mark Hi here and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I upload next, which is every Monday and Friday. So today I'm going to be going on another road trip again. This time I'm going to be going to Port Arthur and we're going to be doing some walks and going to some tourist attractions. Pretty much what we did on the road trips to Bicheno and Bridport, kind of. But I'm getting ready right now, packing, and I've got this jacket with me because it is going to be colder than it was when we went to Bicheno, and it is going to be raining as well. Every road trip we seem to go on, there's always going to be rain happening. But yeah, so I need to be prepared, and I've got my bag, it's ready to go in the car. And we are going to be heading off shortly. So I was just about to head out the door and I realised I nearly forgot my camera. That would have been a disaster if I had. Otherwise, you just have that one little clip at the beginning and no footage from the holiday. But I remembered it, and now we're heading off to Port Arthur. Here we go. So I was reaching in my bag for something and it came to my attention that I forgot my water bottle. I was going to pack it, got distracted, so now I don't have a water bottle with me. Okay, so we have arrived at the Port Arthur historic site. There it is right here. This is where we're going to be spending most of the day before we go to our accommodation. We're going to be going on a tour of the historic site. There's also a cafe here and many other things. We're at the cafe right now, we're getting takeaway. I'm getting a takeaway Earl Grey tea. There's the historic guide and we are going on the historical tour pretty soon. Learn about convicts and stuff. Worry about the coal mines. Yeah, that's right. What are the It's hot, but it's still good. We're on the tour right now, just walking through the garden and the grounds.
But guess what happens if you get caught lying? Disobedient, neglectful, idle. You're going to get punished for it as well. So it's a lose-lose situation as well. Sometimes they not only just called in sick to get out of a day off work, they called in sick because they knew a murder was going to happen and they just didn't want to get involved. Convicts, they may have came here for, I guess, what we look at as petty trivial crimes. It's just the more often they do it, that's how they're going to get here. There are convicts that will escalate their crimes and they will start murdering people just to get themselves out of this place. They don't care that their sentence is almost up. They put their head down and work, they will get out of here. They would just rather death than to remain at a place like Port Arthur as well. Very quickly made, and by the 1840s with that 1,200 prisoners here, they were falling apart and overcrowding as well. The penitentiary wasn't actually turned into a penitentiary until 1857. It was built in the 40s for the flour mill. It only ran as 3 years as the flour mill, and then it sat vacant for 9 years. So that's why I tend to just leave out that little gap there. It was a very hard sort of building to I guess, built, but it was over 800,000 bricks by the time it had been built. The reason they converted it was the end of transportation, so I'm going to pick up that timeline again. 1853 is when transportation ended to Van Diemen's Land. By 1856-57, Norfolk Island has winded up operation, and of course Norfolk Island is a lot worse than Port Arthur. Those poor guys out there, I do have to say it, if they found themselves on Norfolk Island under the reign of John Price, have a nice little Google of him, you'll find out some horrifying facts. He would just ring people up on trivial charges. So a lot of those convicts there still have 10, 20 years left on their sentences because of the trivial charges that he's forcing to be rung up as well. He's making people dob people in effectively. So they arrive in Hobart, and then eventually, well, they've got to come on here to Port Arthur, and they need better containment. So the penitentiary, they put in 136 individual cells on the ground 2 floors, heaviest leg irons on the bottom, lighter leg irons. The top floor is what I call penthouse suite for convicts because it's open plan, it's a loft style. They happen to get that day in bed, they could have a nice view of the waterfront and things like that. They slept in bunk style beds, you won't find any leg irons up there, and they're probably the most trusted. The 3rd floor is pretty much dividing the good from the bad as well. Dining room got turned into a school room at the same time, at night.
So this is the house of Samuel Trenham. So here's a bedroom. Here's another bedroom. So there's a dining room. Got a nice roast chicken there. So this would have been stables, and that's now toilets. And there are chickens right there. So there's a little orchard here. And then there's another entry. Archaeology. This is the accountant's house, just over there. That's the parsonage post office. Old piano. So this is part of an old church. So we're going through the convicts entrance to this right now.
I doubt I had these slipping on some mats there.
No, definitely not.
Father O'Halloran.
Okay, so we're going to go through here right now.
How pretty.
They It rarely holds still long enough for a photo though.
What are they called again?
It's a superb fairy ring.
Yeah.
A superb fairy ring.
Yeah, he just flew off.
Oh,
Here goes.
There's the female up there. There he is, up with the female.
oh, how pretty.
Okay, so we're walking down the gardens. We are heading to the cafe. We're going to have some lunch, and then we're going to be going on a boat very soon. What about 3 o'clock? So that's not that soon, but whatever. We're just walking down these gardens. Okay, so we're back at the cafe right now, and this is my lunch. It's buttered chicken. It's got some rice there, and a poppadom just like sticking up from there, and then a kombucha, obviously. Yum. Okay, so we're in the Port Arthur Gallery right now. When we first came here to the Historic Centre, we were given a playing card. I got the 2 of spades. There's little drawers here with all the cards. So let's open this one. Okay, so we've got Henry Hill, age 16, native of Lambeth, England. Trade labourer, convicted in June 1844 for larcency from the person, sentenced to 10 years transportation, sent to Port Arthur on the route to the colony, and then in prison 18 times where it's transported. So we're near the place where shooting at the cafe occurred in 1996. It happened way back over there. And we're outside the Jetty Cottage. We're going to go on the Harbour cruise soon. Alright. Wow. So we're going into the Pentry. This is the place that was far away from where we were then when we were doing the history tour. So we're going to go inside the most prominent building here, it's told. So in we go. The ablutions area. Okay, so through here. Pictures of this building. Another famous places that we've already visited. Some before they were taken down. Okay, so we're on the Harbour cruise and the ship is called the Marana. So we're going to be sailing out over water. And there's no seating, that's for crew only up on the top. There is seating on the bottom, but get a better view up the top. And looks like we're starting.
If you have a look out to your left, you can see a bit of a clearing, and in there a couple of buildings on it. This is the remains of a dockyard that was established here in 1834. Of course, an abundance of timber. It seems quite natural that you would have shipbuilding as part of your industrial activity, and that's what they did. So they established it 1834, and it was a dockyard until 1848. So 14 years of shipbuilding activity. Right, as we swing round, There are two buildings which are visible. The one to the right is a wooden structure or a house, and this is in its, well, I say original condition. It's pretty much as close to original as you're going to get it. It was the accommodation that they provided for the master shipwright and his family, so it's one of our oldest wooden structures. You see, they did transport children as young as 9. So the youngest out at Point Pool was 9 and out of all the boys that were sent here, there was a growing number of them arriving in Hobart to serve their time, and they can't be used as labour. They didn't have skills. They had skills, but not the right kind, not the ones they wanted them to use. And so they were deemed as being useless because no government department or free settler had any use for them.
Okay, so this is where we're staying at. And all the rooms are named after criminals. This one's William Hunt. Alright, so we're at the Tessellated Pavement State Reserve and we're doing the Tessellated Pavement walk. About a 10-minute return. So it's going to be very, very short. But let's go on it and see what we can find. So here's a viewing platform. Beach. And then there's rocks over there. Okay, so we're at the Port Arthur Motor Inn, and this is the menu. And there's a slow cooked roast pork as a roast of the day. But anyways, that's the entree menu. That's the schnitzel menu. And that's the mains. Okay, so this is my Mexican palmy with chips and salads. Arrange it a bit more differently so the palmy's not on top of the chips so that they don't become soggy. That's better. A little on the soggy side, but it's not the worst I've had. Alright, so that is it for today. I think I'm going to be combining tomorrow's vlog into today's vlog, as it is again a one-nighter trip, so I shall see you guys tomorrow. Hello guys, so it is the next day and we are heading out to breakfast. I'm going to take my jacket with me, but we are leaving and we're going back home today. Yeah, so we were planning to go to a cafe right here, but they don't appear to be open. So we may have to find someone else to go, which is a shame as we had planned out where we were going to go, but we may have to change our plans. Okay, so we're in the general store getting takeaway for breakfast. So here's the general store. Literally just a general store with supplies and stuff. Alright, so we're back at our accommodation with our breakfast. This is mine. It's a works breakfast. It's got eggs, toast, bacon, hash brown, tomatoes and mushrooms. Did say there were sausages on there as well, but they don't seem to be. And then a flat white coffee. Okay, so we've checked out of our accommodation. So now we're on the road and we're just going to see where this road takes us, and then we're going to go back to the convict site and do some more stuff there. But we'll see where this road takes us first. So we're at the Mangon Bay lookout right now. Been here before, but there we go, that's what we can see. The waves. there. Okay, so we are back at the Port Arthur historic site. Alright, so we're going to the guard tower. This is it right here. So, yeah, this is the outside of it. Yeah. Yeah. An empty room, I think. This is probably the dungeon or something. Alright, so this is the officers' quarters, the Tower Cottage. This is it right here. This is a little room here. Alright, so we're here at the Commandant's outbuildings. So this is what it all looks like. This is an empty room. Just right here. Stables and laundry. So in here, there's a ladder. There's a fireplace.
This one here is the carriage house, and this one next to us is the servants' quarters.
So we're in this house right now. Lots of old fireplaces. So that would have been bedroom. Commander Booth's bedroom. Elizabeth, Charlotte Booth and Charles O'Hara Booth. That would have been their bedroom. It's through here. This looks like a dining room. Oh no, wait, the cupboard house drawing room actually. We are here at the pauper place, the pauper's mess right here. This is the remains of it. There's a lot about this part right here. So this is the Asylum Town Hall. Clock's going off. Let's go inside. So this is the separate prison where they punished really bad people. So
cells at all times in the highest state of cleanliness and must invariably have the cell furniture and utensils neatly arranged.
this is it. So yeah, these would have been like all the prison cells, I assume. But yeah, that's what they looked like. Here's another one. Trial room right here. Okay, so we're at the same cafe that we were at yesterday. We're not having lunch here because we don't want to. We'll find somewhere else to go. But I'm just having an organic blueberry kombucha, and we went to the souvenir shop and I got just a lip balm, spearmint lip balm with manuka honey. Okay, so I'm back in the car right now and we are going to be heading back home, but we may make a few stops for lunch and maybe more lookouts, maybe, but yep, we are heading back home the long way round. Having lunch. We're at Velvet Espresso. So this is their menu. That's the drinks. So here is some freshly squeezed orange juice. So this is my chicken burger. It's got coleslaw, bacon and tomato, but I don't particularly like tomato that much, and chips. And I think they're crunchier than last night. They look crunchier. They're pretty crunchy. So, definitely better than last night's. We're back home now and I didn't need my raincoat once. I thought it was going to rain, but it didn't, so that's good. Okay, so we're back home now and I have finished unpacking, so this bag can go on the hook right there. So now I am going to import all the clips onto the computer. I don't think I will be able to get the editing done by tonight, so yeah, you'll probably be seeing this on the Monday, not today, the Friday that I'm actually filming this, so really sorry about that, but I think I will be doing this as a premiere. So if you're watching this as a premiere, or if it has premiered, then yeah, I guess we will be doing it as a premiere. So that is going to be it for this vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I was seeing in Port Arthur. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to comment down below what other types of videos you want me to do on this channel. So till next time, in my next video, I shall see you then. Goodbye.